We're back into dreamy ukulele territory. Do not adjust your eyes. Yes, it's got a ukulele review day as ever. This is your summary video review. See the links below every video for more detail, pictures, scores and whatnot. Thanks again. You'll see some thank yous running across the bottom of the screen. I say this in every video, but it's important. GotAUkulele is not paid by the brands or the shops to do this. It's a labour of love, and the donations from my readers and viewers really do help keep this site moving forward. They make it work. So my eternal gratefulness and thanks, God that's clumsy, to those people. Why not think about subscribing to the YouTube channel and hit the reminder bell symbol? You'll get notifications of new stuff coming your way, and you might have a browse back and have a look at some interesting stuff that I've done before. Okay, so we're in dreamy territory, serious ukulele territory, with many thanks to World of Ukes, who have kindly loaned me this one. This is a special instrument, and this is the Maestro Guitars UTMR Tenor, and it's really rather stunning. Maestro are a brand based out of Singapore, set up by Luthia Ho-Zen Yong, who makes guitars and ukuleles, high-end stuff. Some queries as to whether these are made in Singapore or China. I think it's a bit of both, but I'm not a flag-waving nationalist at the best of times, let alone when it comes to ukuleles, so it doesn't particularly bother me. It's a Far Eastern instrument made to a very high spec. As I say, it's a tenor, all solid tone woods, and the first thing that strikes you is that wonderful shape of the body. I love these sort of pronounced, almost sharp upper bouts and a really rounded fat bass. There's something very modern about that look. You'll see it better in profile on the back. Sorry about the reflections. It is a really nice, attractive ukulele, modern style shape that I really like. The top here, two pieces of solid German spruce, and it's really nicely courtesan. I'm not going to show you in this light, but you'll see different shades. Well, they look like different shades on different sides, but it isn't. That's just how the light reflects on the way the wood is sawn. Really nice straight grain, very, very attractive wood. Sorry, the light is blowing out here. And the back and sides, two pieces on the sides, two pieces on the flat back, made of solid Madagascan rosewood. It's not the most startling rosewood I've ever seen, to be honest, but it's pretty enough. Slightly open grain on the gloss finish on the back and sides, but it is very, very attractive. There's quite a lot to get through here. We've got a tie bar style bridge made of ebony. First complaint, it's ebony, but it's quite pale ebony, and it's fitted with an unspecified straight top saddle, probably bone, but it doesn't say that. Actually, it's got a bit of compensation carved into it. It's very, very tidy. Love the way it's shaped and chamfered off. Decoration here, we've got a darker rosewood edge trim to the top and to the back, which is complemented by a very, very thin pale wood inlay. We get a rosewood bevel on the armrest here. I like that armrest because it doesn't stand out. It's not a horrible colour that jars with the rest of the instrument. It blends in really nicely. A bit of purfling around the top edge as well, as you can see. The sound hole rosette is made of paddock, which is kind of an orangey red wood with a kind of, I think, an abalone or a pearl outlay ring around the outside of it. And you also, on this one, will get this side sound port. Now, I don't have a strong opinion about sound ports because I can't see a negative to them. They're designed to give volume up towards the player, but equally I've never bought a ukulele without one and thought, oh, I wish it had a sound port. So I don't miss them when they're not there, but I don't have a problem when they are. A lot of people are fans of them. Yeah, I quite like it, and it's nicely done as well. That is not a binding edge, but it's strengthened on the inside, so it's not going to be unstable up here on the thin wood on the sides. Other decoration, I don't know whether it's worth mentioning this, there is, sorry about the fingerprints, a rosewood strip down the back of this one. I just don't think it's necessary because you can't really see it against the rest of the rosewood, so I don't know why they put that there. Bit of a tail stripe going on down there as well, which is nice and attractive. We'll come on to more about the decoration as we go up to the neck, because you've probably spotted something on this that's worth mentioning. Inside, really tidy. Strangely, the linings are not notched. The braces are incredibly thin. I don't know that I can show you here. We've also got the top braces are drilled through canalea style. That takes weight out of them whilst keeping their stability, and the top is braced this way. Incredibly tidy gloss finish. I put some sneak pictures up of this one on the website, and people were sort of oohing and ahhing about the gloss. It is really, really nice. On the top, it's absolutely flawless. It's not overly done at all anywhere. As I say, fingerprint magnet, and I can't really show you this, but it is slightly open grain poured in the dark wood on the back and sides, which you can see some of the holes in, but they're not bad at all. Moving on, the neck, really, really nice. That looks like a solid piece of wood, but actually there is a very, very well hidden stacked heel here and a very well hidden joint up at the top. It tapers to a nice, pleasing, flattened shape here, and then widens here to give strength to the headstock joint, which is arched back, as you can see. I really like this feature. You get this on Godan ukuleles as well. It is 37mm at the nuts, so nice and roomy, and 30mm from G to A, so that's nice. Fitted on top with a ebony fingerboard, which is nice and dark wood with some end shaping to it. This is where I don't think it matches the bridge. I'd rather the bridge was darker, but this is jet black, really, really, really good condition. There is also, whilst they don't specify on the website, a very, very slight radius to the frets on this one. They don't specify what that radius is. It is very slight. But then the main event, this inlay of these koi carp, stroke fighting fish, don't know what you'd call them, fish. Now, regular readers will be looking at this and saying, oh, Baz hates stuff like this, he's going to despise it. I don't. I really like it. I think the colours go really well with the sound hole rosette. I think it's really grown on me. It's also incredibly tidily done. It's clearly a very good builder. Elsewhere on that fingerboard you have how many frets? 19 in total with 14 to the body. And for those worrying about the fish replacing outward facing fret markers, because there's none of those, you do get dots at 5, 7 and 12 on the side to help you find position. This is a really comfortable neck. Did I say it is also satin, as you can probably tell, so it's not grippy with the gloss finish. Okay, beyond the nut, really nice sort of narrow, skinny headstock shape. I like that. That's faced with more, I suspect, rosewood with the Maestro logo up there in abalone at the top. There is a flaw in it. See here, these little white marks. That's polish finish in the grain under the gloss, so you can't get rid of it, and that irritates me. I tried to hide it or pick it up in the photographs. It's so minor. Look, I've got to find something, haven't I? Tuners, absolutely first class. Grover in gold, Grover open gears. You know, Canalea used these with small black buttons. They're really, really good quality. No complaints at all. In stock, you will get this with Aquila strings from Maestro, but this, as I say, has been sent to me on loan by World of Ukes, and Matt has changed these to, I think, his own Clarity fluorocarbon, which he thinks sound better. You also get a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful hard case, which is branded with the Maestro logo, say Maestro Guitars, Singapore, padded inside. That's a really, really good hard case. And the price, well, this one is coming in at $1,099, so a few people sharp intake of breath, but it's cheaper than a lot of the Inui Moonbirds, certainly a lot cheaper than the Lion, cheaper than the standard Moonbird. So it's, you know, sort of, who are we up with? The Rebel, people like that. So it's high-end Far Eastern, and it's clearly extremely well made. It's very light at 730 grams, really nicely balanced, and a beautiful, beautiful finish. I mean, this has clearly been made by people who know their instruments by hand, rather than on a production line in a factory, because I'm finding really nothing wrong with it at all. One or two little minor niggles. This is a terrific looking instrument. All about playing it though, isn't it? So let's have a tune up. I've been playing this one a lot. actually know I'm tuning it and getting it into tune for the video, because people still think I deliberately don't. There we are, and you can probably now start to hear the tone of this one, but we'll come on to the tone in a moment, because first off, the volume is absolutely terrific. Not just because the sound hole pumping it up towards me. I have played this to my wife. Wow, 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 wow. One of the loudest and clearest tenor ukuleles I think I've ever played. The sustain is really good too. It's how clear and absolutely precise every single note is. But there's a shimmer. It's resonating with itself. God, this is beautiful sounding. That's a beautiful sounding instrument. There is brightness from the spruce for sure, but it's not a bright instrument. It's balanced because the darkness of the rosewood in the back is helping. It's just exactly where you want it to be. It's one of those instruments I can't do justice. Oh, should we try that again? Gorgeous. Can't get over the volume and the clarity of it. It is a terrific sounding instrument. Certainly if you've got this sort of money and you're looking at the Moonbirds, things like that, or the Ularoos, you've really got to put this one on your list. This is a serious instrument for serious players. I absolutely love the look of it. It's a beautiful looking instrument, extremely well made. One or two little issues. The mark in the headstock annoys me a little bit. Don't know why we've got that stripe on the back. It's kind of something and nothing, but I really am nitpicking. There's not much else wrong here at all. Okay, the fish are probably not for everybody, but I actually really rather like them, and they have grown on me. The Maestro UTMR from the brains of Hosen Yong in Singapore. What a stunner of an instrument. All solid tone woods, spruce and rosewood. It's a looker, isn't it? I will just give you some more 4K images because this one is worth looking at. Wow. What a beautiful instrument. What a beautiful instrument. That has been a pleasure. Thanks so much to Matt for loaning me this one so I could have a look at it. I am a lucky boy getting things like this on loan to play with. I am back in the week with another midweek review, hopefully, and then back to normal reviews next weekend. And I hope you have a very good week. The sky is blue. Stay safe, everybody. Enjoy your time out there, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.